Hey, collective. Okay, getting ready to start your reading. I hope you guys are doing really well. This will be a collective reading, okay? As always, just take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to start with claircognizance just flew out. I'm sure you guys probably heard that flip. It says, Archangel Uriel, pay attention to the thoughts and ideas that come to you as they are answered prayers. Okay. I'm actually using a deck. This was the first deck I ever owned in my life, actually. This was purchased for me as a gift from one of my healing clients. So maybe this deck is 16 years old, 17 years old, something along those lines. Maybe 17 because it belonged to my dog who passed away. Yeah, and he's been gone about 2 years. So maybe it's 7. Isn't that crazy? 17 years old. And it's the only deck I had for ages. Also, you're going to see, because that's when I got him as a puppy, you're going to see some little bite marks if those cards come out. Because he also played with the deck. Okay. All right, so claircognizance, listen to what you're getting. I mean, basically paying attention. Claircognizance always comes in like their thoughts. Like, where did that come from, right? So the thoughts, the ideas that you're getting, and they often feel very, very natural to you. Make sure that you're paying attention to that. Passion, Archangel Haniel, trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and in your career. Okay. That may also be what you're getting here, claircognizant, or from a claircognizant perspective. Honestly, these could absolutely be things that you've prayed for before, or things that you've wanted to know. Like, say that you're like, where should I move? I literally figured out where I was supposed to move that way one time, but and it'll come to you. I mean, these are definitely answered prayers, but I feel like it could be about a relationship, but it could also be about something that you're wanting to pursue. By the way, I just walked 4 miles before coming in here and doing this, so I didn't even do any meditation, and because I was already like in a walking meditation. One of the songs that were coming in was Let It Be, which I thought was an odd choice, and I can't figure out, now that I'm saying that, I guess just based on these cards, maybe nurture. As you nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. Both activities are important for you right now. Okay, somebody needs to be nurturing their inner child, looking after their inner child. Maybe they're already doing that. That's from Archangel Gabriel. Okay, I just talked about Let It Be, actually. Okay, I think, let's see, Let It Be, Let It Be. Seeking words of wisdom, let it be. How does the song go? Let's see. Mother Mary comforts me. I don't remember. I only get little pieces of the song, so I can't really remember. Let's see. Mother Mary comforts me. Shine until tomorrow, or something like that. Let it be. Okay, so maybe somebody needs to hear that. I was thinking more, when I started getting the song, I was thinking more like, let something be, leave it alone. It could definitely be that, but maybe someone needs some support at this time, or maybe that is definitely a song about support as well. Praying, maybe prayer. There will be an answer. Okay, there will be an answer. That's what it says. There will be an answer. Let it be. So definitely pay attention to what you're getting, because I feel like what I'm seeing here is you need to really be nurturing yourself, nurturing your, definitely your inner child here. I think you're getting the answers, or they're trying to give you some kind of answers to whatever your prayers have been, okay? And you need to be able to trust and follow those. It's interesting because we do have the Queen of Swords coming out here. This is Aquarius. So this is definitely something. This is a very cerebral card to me. Of course it is. Look, you're getting two. Both of them are. Yeah, you're definitely getting some kind of clarity here. So this is definitely a person with keen insights that's very perceptive. Okay, that's really thinking things through. So it just shows me you're in a state of really trying to think through things. Maybe trying to put some things in place here. Could be some need to stand up for yourself as well, but definitely to get clear on what your wants and needs are specifically for you. Okay, I think you're getting clarity on a situation here. This could have definitely been something that's been very, it could have been hidden from you. You could have felt that there was some kind of manipulation that was going on around you, emotional manipulation. It could have been energetic manipulation, something like that. There could have been some kind of bias even or prejudice around you. Something that made you feel a little bit off balance here. You could also felt that your intuition wasn't as strong as it generally is. Maybe you felt blocked in some way. And then something that may have actually been impacting, something could have been impacting your sense of stability as well. Yeah, something could have definitely, that's interesting because it's coming next to the High Priestess in reverse. Whatever, if there was manipulation, it could have obviously been trying to impact your stability. Perhaps it did, even if it's just throwing your energy off in some respect. But maybe also you not being in tune or feeling like you're not in tune, just take it as it resonates with your intuition. Maybe you didn't feel like you were getting the answers. Okay, but I'm seeing here that they're trying to give you answers. If you were feeling that way, that could have absolutely kept you from maybe striving at that moment or made you miss opportunities. Or it could have just made you feel a bit unstable, like I don't know what to do. You know what I'm saying? Like I know what I need. I know that I want to move forward, but I don't know what to do exactly. So you've been striving for clarity, but I feel like you're starting to get that clarity now. Things may be being illuminated now. I think if any kind of communication's been hindered, this could obviously be showing me that there's going to be some kind of breakthrough as it relates to that. So I'm seeing, this is really kind of throwing me off here because I feel like something is veering off here a little bit. I do have the Nine of Swords here in reverse, and that can sometimes indicate to me that maybe somebody is feeling like they missed an opportunity. So are you feeling like if you don't rush in for something, maybe you've actually missed some kind of opportunity? But this is also someone who opposes or upsets your plans. So I'm wondering if there might be some controversy that could very well be around you in some sense, all right? Or someone that is around you, maybe that is interfering or trying to upset your plans or something in some way. If so, now I can see what, I mean, why did I pull this deck from, God knows how, well, I just told you maybe 17, 18 years ago. I never actually used this deck because my dog was a puppy when I got it, like I said, and he ate a lot of it. Look at that. But I keep it because I love my baby and miss him, and I'm very, very nostalgic when it comes to him. So I'm going to keep it forever. But I don't use it primarily for that because I do want to safeguard it in a sense. But something told me to. I think you need to hear this from your angels here. We have Archangel Uriel. We have Haniel. We have Gabriel. And basically I feel like what they're saying is, listen, we've heard your prayers, we're actually answering them. Okay, we're about to move you forward. That's what I'm getting here. You got to trust and follow this though. Okay, you're about to have some kind of new sense of passion if you don't already feel it kicking in here, but you really need to nurture yourself at this time, nurture your inner child, deal with anything maybe that needs to be taken care of. Because I think staying in balance might be very key for you right now. So I think I got the other day somebody was getting knocked out of their comfort zone. I don't know if it was a specific sign or something else. Yeah. See, that's another card about childhood issues. Why do I feel like I hope nobody is messing with you in terms of energetically. It may just be somebody that's trying to create some kind of problems in your life or maybe trying to latch on to you to create some kind of problems in your life here. This card is, though, about childhood issues as well. It could also be about someone being very stubborn. Okay, maybe if you feel like someone needs to come forward and give you some kind of apology, that's not really happening here. I feel like someone could really be holding back, but for some reason there is something going on here, okay? And I think its goal may be to create some kind of instability in you, or maybe you've just felt instability, okay, unstable in some way. I mean, this could be about a relationship. This could be about a job situation that maybe you found something out about as well. Yeah, and maybe you are assuming or expecting the worst in some way, whoever I'm talking to here, but I don't think there's a need to do that. I mean, you literally are getting answers. So don't doubt the intuition that you're getting. Just make sure that you're being, okay, I will say this to you. Because a lot of people go about their day and they never take time to really get quiet. I think meditation is key. Okay, if you really want to tune in and receive the information that you need through feelings, through hearing, through this, sudden knowing, through claircognizance, maybe you have visions as well. However you're receiving it, okay, that is coming to you from spirit, okay, based on what you're asking here. But we do need to get quiet enough. And getting quiet, you may not hear it. You're probably not going to hear it in that moment. That's not what it's about. It's learning to get quiet enough so when the information does come through with the various ways that I just explained, you recognize it and you trust it and you move on it, okay? And I think that's what's got to happen here. All right. Interesting. Yeah, because see, you're getting ready to make a leap. I know it. I feel it, okay? And I think you're going to be making a leap potentially into some new direction or into something new for you here. You could be doing some traveling as well, but this is a card all about spontaneity. I've been feeling a move for a lot of people. I don't know if that is coming up, but I definitely feel like there could certainly be some kind of move here. In these cards, it certainly looks to me, it could be like after a time of feeling uncertain. But somebody here has got clarity here, and somebody here is coming across quite strong, quite independent, quite astute about moving forward, very much so head over heart at this moment, and perhaps they have to be if they have a lot of people or whatever this is around them trying to slow them down. I think that that is probably the best. Yeah, so you may actually be putting something to bed here. This could also be some kind of transformation that's happening. I do think you're letting go of something for some kind of new beginning. And we did see that with the Fool card as well. What else, Spirit? I don't know who this is. I feel like there's a big need for self-control here because it looks like someone may be feeling a little bit out of control or maybe being blocked by some kind of obstacles here. Maybe you have some kind of obstacles that are trying to create havoc in your life. Yeah, look at that. Oh, yeah, you definitely could have some kind of malice or you could definitely have some kind of person here who's trying to block. Is this you? I'm wondering if this is you now. Yeah, I guess just take it as it resonates. This could be you. This could be someone else here. I definitely feel like someone here feels like they're being blocked, like some kind of obstacles. It may be making them feel like they're not completely in control of things and they need to let go of something. Okay, whoever this is that's creating these problems, and I can obviously see them here. Okay, seems to be unconcerned with the feelings of others, all right? What they're doing is pretty underhanded is what I'm seeing here. Nothing is direct. This Page of Swords is actually in reverse. This may be a person you're not even speaking to is what I'm thinking, but they could very well be watching you in some way. Definitely a problem with this person. You could definitely be dealing with an air sign. We see a lot of air here. But there's some kind of good news that's coming after or out of this situation here. I noticed that this card is also fallen on the High Priestess in reverse. Okay, so this could be someone very manipulative that is actually around you. They could lack emotional control. They could be trying to mask things from you. This could be a person that obviously dabbles in some lower energies for sure. All right, definitely not on the up and up. I would go as far to call them a fake High Priestess because it is in reverse here. This is someone who definitely, I don't think they have your best interest at heart. I think I'm laughing, but I'm not laughing. Like, it's almost like, wow, like, somebody's going through a lot of effort here. Maybe they're just sending, we can send people negative stuff without intentionally doing it. This person seems to be pretty fixated on you is what I'm getting. Okay, and then we have the Page of Pentacles. Look at this, page. Well, I don't know if this is someone's child or if this is about a child or is this just someone acting like a child? I guess it could be. Someone definitely is not wanting you to move forward, okay? They may not want you communicating with some or they may not wish for someone here to communicate with you as well. But it looks to me like they don't want you to move forward and maybe invest in something different here. They see that you might be a very goal-oriented person too, is what I'm feeling. You could also be like a student. Maybe you're studying something new, or you have some kind of new job. And, that could also be what some of these are about too. If this is around your job, you could have people just trying to interfere with that. And you could have gotten some kind of new role or even a raise, an increase. And perhaps someone is not liking that. Yeah. Okay, or it could be around a love situation as well. It doesn't have to be. This can also be a choice. This is definitely someone who I feel like maybe you've disconnected with. Okay. Somebody is definitely feeling a lot of imbalance in their life. So it's somebody who obviously you were connected with before. I don't know if they were actually a lover. I guess they could have also been a friend or something like that. But this is a card about conflict. Okay, this person could have a lot of trust issues if that helps you to identify them in any way. But they also have a big lack of accountability. Kind of concerning considering what I'm seeing here, because I don't think they're going to want to be, maybe they're just not being accountable for how that, if they attributed to some kind of situation, maybe they don't want to be accountable for that. I feel like somebody's really uptight about you moving. Okay, I was very strong on the moving. I was trying to say moving on, but I just said moving. So maybe you're moving away, or maybe you're just moving on to something different. Someone seems very uptight about that. You're trying to detach is what I feel, or maybe you have detached as well, and that's a problem. Yeah, and I think somebody's just being very obstinate about that, okay? So I don't know if there's been some refusal to compromise in a situation. This is normally the wounded warrior upright, but this is actually in reverse here. I think someone is just trying to, it's almost like I have to outlast you in some way. I have to be the last one. But meanwhile, what I see in your energy is that you're moving on. You've got your head on straight. Remember, my first card always carries the most energy. You've got your head on straight. Whatever is happening here, it looks like it doesn't matter. In this full energy, you're like, look, I'm going to jump out and I'm going to trust the universe and my intuition regardless. So whatever you try to do, however you try to maybe hold me back or perhaps bring me down or whatever this negativity is, I'm going to keep it moving, okay? And I'm going to trust the universe to really carry me. And I definitely think that has happened. Let me get some information on, let me grab one more. Let me grab another deck real quick. Okay. You know what I'm thinking? That card of nurture. I don't know why I want to equate this to whoever this person is. I definitely feel like some children could be involved. I don't know if these are your own kids or someone else's kids here, but I'm going to say this to you. There was a card here about nurture, Archangel Gabriel. It says, as you nurture your child, nurture a child, you nurture your own inner child. This person could be, I don't know if you're with this person, they could be acting up, maybe using even your child over your head, something like that. Maybe someone who you've been to court with over, I don't know, child support or visitation or something like that. Or it could just simply be someone who really needs to be taking care of their inner child wounds and things like that, really nurturing their inner child, because I definitely feel like this is someone who feels almost a bit volatile in their approach here and very... It's weird because I almost feel like there's a sense of justification. I'm not sure why, but in their mind, they may feel justified in doing something like this. So Spirit, talk to me about who is this person? Yeah, so 6 of Coins. Huh. This could be someone who, I guess it could be someone who breadcrumbed you in the past, or it could be someone who... This is so interesting because this card is very telling, isn't it? I mean, those look like beggars out there. Maybe they feel like you're treating them like peasants or like beggars in a sense. Like maybe you have a lot and they feel like you don't share it with them, so they're going to bring it down or something. Yeah, look at this. So we have 5 of Wands. It's definitely someone who could definitely feel like they're in competition with you. Okay, or they just want to create some kind of strife with you in some sense with the 5 of Wands energy. Okay, it's definitely a card about conflict. They want to create some kind of obstacles in your life. I think we're all very clear on that. Hang on, I saw a card flip. Here it is. Hangman. This is definitely someone who either feels like you left them, you sacrificed them in some way, or maybe probably someone you're not talking to in this hangman position. So maybe you left after some kind of conflict here. Maybe this is going on and you're just not dealing with them. Maybe they feel like you're giving them very little. Maybe this is someone who really wants your attention, but you're not giving it to them. So they're reacting in the worst way, like a child, actually. So that's not really shocking, I guess. Yeah, this doesn't have to, this could be a grown person that's just acting very immature, I suppose. But it looks like you're moving towards your passions here because you're following, I feel like, your intuition. Yeah, wow. Look at this. Yeah. So this is a person that, first of all, I feel like they're doing things that are really hidden here. All right. I don't know why I'm feeling like this person wants whatever they're doing to stay hidden in a sense, because they obviously want to have some kind of, they want you to recognize them in some sense or acknowledge them in some way here. But I feel like a lot of things here are being hidden. This person may do a lot of things in the dark, so to speak. And then we have the Four of Wands. Okay, so you could be dealing with someone who you were married to or someone who you lived with at some point. The Four of Wands, of course, this could be a twin connection as well, but it could have definitely been someone who you've already had some kind of home with, I guess. You could also know them, I suppose, from the community as well. But look, Seven of Swords coming straight out. This person is super deceptive. All right. Super tricky here is what I feel. A lot of trickery in this situation. You know, normally I would say they could be using these tactics as some kind of strategy here, but I'm not really sure what the strategy is unless it's just to keep you stuck, to make you lose money, to make you lose, yeah, stability in some way. I mean, whoever I'm talking to is quite led. Okay, so I mean that I'm just going to keep going back to that because I don't think you're going to be you're definitely not taken off your path because you're so led here. I also feel like you're being guided, so pay attention to that. Especially think about the words, let it be. Let me go back to that for a minute. Seeking words of wisdom, let it be. Maybe you are praying about this situation. I have a feeling you know what's going on. So maybe you are praying about this situation already. Okay, so I don't know if this is someone already in your family or this is someone who definitely is trying to, maybe they thought that you were their dream come true, or maybe they're trying to get in between perhaps your dreams coming true in some way. Dag. Okay. Oh, yeah. This is definitely a person that feels slighted. I don't know what took place here. Take it as it resonates. They may not have any position because we did see earlier that they lacked accountability here. Or maybe they did something to push you away and now that you're leaving, it's like they're definitely wanting to interrupt. They hate it that you're so in harmony with things, okay? They don't think that it's fair in some way that your wishes may be coming true, that you've reached some kind of fulfillment in your life, or that you seem perfectly happy maybe without them. Oh, and maybe you're coming into some kind of union. Okay, so maybe this, well, I don't know how they would know something like that, or maybe this has already happened for you, but I feel like it's coming up, some kind of connection, some kind of unity with another person. I feel like this is, all right, I'm just going to say it. This could have been somebody you were with. Okay, because this looks to me like someone who may have a lot of love for you, maybe thought they would be with you, have a lot of happiness, and maybe you walked away, you completed something here to walk towards something else. Yeah, look, Justice. And someone feels like, I mean, that card is upright, so that's, you know, it's, you already have truth, clarity, fairness, you know, in this situation. I don't think they feel like you were, or maybe they don't want you walking or getting justice. Maybe this would be getting justice, coming into a new partnership that is accountable, okay, that is loving, that is not destructive. I can't imagine someone not being destructive and then behaving like this. So I have to think this person already had maybe some type of toxic tendencies per se. Yeah. I don't think they want you moving forward into something where you actually have clarity, where things are really balanced and just in this situation, where things are very loving and connected. That's when it feels like you're supposed to be with them. Yeah, look at this. That's the card of moving on, by the way. Man, oh man. They do not like the fact that you've healed, that you've been healing your wounds over here, that you've went through your whole little maybe emotional recovery, and have been able to kind of move on. I think someone definitely feels left out, okay, for whatever reason. They just do. Someone clearly feels very left out here. Look at this, yeah. Again, end of relationship. They feel like you left them behind. You have definitely left them behind. I think this person feels very dependent on your energy with this Queen of Cups in reverse here. Very dependent on your energy. This could be a person, again, that always used a lot of emotional manipulation in some sense. But this person is feeling very insecure. All right. Very insecure, maybe in their life about what they have. Maybe your time in their life brought up a lot of insecurities, especially if you, I guess, if you ended the situation, which it definitely seems as though you did. Perhaps it's brought a lot of insecurities to the forefront for them that they're having to face here. I think this person has a lot of indecision anyway, so I think they need a lot of leveling out is what I'm getting here. But they also may have a lot of conflict in their life, okay? And you could have actually endured a lot of conflict with them as well. I think especially when it comes to matters of the heart, I'm feeling like this person has a lot. Something about also because of their wounds, I feel that obviously impacts their ability to, maybe, you know, I want to say lie. All right, not their ability to lie. They got that down pat is what I'm feeling, because I feel like they use lies and manipulation a lot. That's what I'm getting here with this Queen of Cups in reverse here. Yeah, and they may also play the victim a lot is what I'm getting. I think you just had enough. I think enough is enough. It's funny because you're starting out here with the Queen of Swords upright. The Queen of Swords doesn't take shit, okay? The Queen of Swords, you know, they don't suffer fools, all right? They're not going to play games. And so I know I'm talking to a whole collective here, but I'm just saying you're coming up very strong, very much so in your power, and very much so probably cut this person out is what I'm thinking here. All right, and I think someone is very upset about that. So what is the outcome here for my collective then, Spirit? Obviously, you can see the progression here, and you can see what we're seeing with you is regardless of what's being or what's happened here, you're moving towards a dream come true, okay? You're moving towards a brand new cycle, completing an old cycle, which I think has already happened here. Your life will be more harmonious. You have a brand new, beautiful connection coming in that looks like it's going to be much healthier, and you're going to be on the same page. And that is your justice, okay? That's going to bring a sense of clarity and a healing, I feel like, to your heart here, okay? I don't think you have anything to worry about. Yeah, so it could be this King of Wands in reverse here. This is definitely somebody, first of all, they could have been promiscuous. Let's just start there. Bit of a player in a sense, but definitely somebody who can come across a bit overbearing. They like to get what they want, so when they don't, they could react very strongly to that. Definitely an impulsive person. Certainly not someone standing in their higher essence, I would say, in that reverse card. Yeah. This is definitely someone who you devoted. This card is literally, the Tower in reverse is about, you know, avoiding a disaster here. I think you could have avoided a disaster by leaving this situation. That's what I get. All right, this person is definitely doing some suffering now, and it's almost like everything is being projected out. It's like, well, you're the reason I'm suffering, right? Remember, there is no accountability for whatever reason. So it's almost like I'm just pointing outwards. You're the reason, and so, you know, almost like I want to see you go down. Yeah, look at that, but you're not going anywhere. All right, you're the High Priestess here. You're sitting in a lot of wisdom here. You're very, very connected to Source, which we already saw here. All right, listening to your intuition. You know, I think you've gotten a lot of wisdom from this particular situation. Look at that 5 of Coins in reverse. So your life is just improving. All right, you've been through some kind of recovery stage is what I feel. I mean, you could have been dealing, honestly, with someone that was, or a situation anyway, whatever the situation was, that was pretty harsh, okay? Could have dealt some blows in a sense. This, I don't know why immediately I almost go to this narcissistic kind of behavior that just leaves you completely flipped upside down emotionally, not knowing heads from tails, right? I mean, there could have been some recovery just based on that, trying to figure somebody out, because I definitely feel that they have the propensity to be that for sure. Yeah. Yeah, that person could have kept you very in balance. Okay. Definitely very much so in balance. Look at this. Yeah. Kept you very imbalanced. And honestly, they could have created a stalemate, but I think what this is telling me is that they kept you very imbalanced and you blocked their ass. That's what I'm getting. You blocked them. You could have left them. You could have blocked them. It could have been a very difficult choice for you, but at the end of the day, I feel like you chose you because, again, you're following spirit. You're following your intuition here, okay? So give me the next 30 days here. Wow, yeah. Because of that, you're going to be victorious here, okay? You're going to have a lot of success coming in. You could have a lot of public reward coming in as well. Look at this. The wheel is turning, okay, to more fortune. Wow, Page of Cups. Look at that. Next 30 days, a lot of public maybe acclaim as well. I don't know what you're doing. If you have some kind of forum, platform, something where you can get that. This could also be just growing in your business as well, in your work. But things are just moving in the right direction for you. You're definitely going to be having a lot of victory here. And you may also have some kind of happy surprise. It could be where someone's giving, you know, it could be just some kind of offer of love or just sensitivity or something like that that makes you happy is what I'm feeling here. What do we have here on the bottom? Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I just think that this is going to be a time for you to really grow after a tough time. Is definitely what I'm getting here. And also to follow your passion, because this card does say, trust and follow your renewed passion in your love life and career. And again, I think this is coming after a time of just maybe darkness and maybe some growth as well. I definitely can see why you were going through that or why you may still be having a little bit of trouble with that. But I mean, it looks to me like everything is certainly working out for you. This is all quite positive. All right, so let's see. I think I'm going to get, because of where the reading went, I'll do these. Or, yeah. Okay, let me get these actually. Okay, Spirit, let's get a few. Give me some advice or give me details on this situation. It's odd because I can't tell if this was a lover or a friend or a boss for that matter. I guess just take it as it resonates here. I feel like maybe it could have been a love situation, but it seems odd to me. But I mean, I've seen odder things, God knows. So it seems odd because they're so upset about it. But not just the way they're upset, but the way that they're reacting to it. Like, I would never punish someone just because they left. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, okay, sometimes we get burned, sometimes we get hurt, you know, it's just how it is. You have to pull yourself together, heal, and move on and learn what you can from it. Yeah, we have a dog. Love it. So you're going to have somebody coming into your life. I feel like that's going to be very supportive of you, very loyal to you. This could definitely be a soulmate of some kind. And you can also have other people. This could be a companion or this could be a friend, someone who you really feel like you can trust here. Yeah. You might be going through a period here where you are gaining a lot of knowledge, where you're doing a lot of learning here. Could be some things coming to light too. Okay, I noticed that, you know, obviously the High Priestess here, you actually had that twice. So I'm thinking that this could also be just you. Okay, if you're really spiritual too, you could be gleaning in a lot of knowledge at this time as well that you're using to kind of push you forward. Snowflake, absolutely. You may be very different, very unique. You may very well stand out in a sense. People may, could very well, like, I don't want to say put you on a pedestal, but I almost feel that way. We saw that too, right, with the Six of Wands here. I think you are going to be standing out in a sense. Okay, yeah, because you got some kind of new beginning that's actually coming in for you. Okay, this is a brand new beginning. To start something new, to get something off the ground, to feel better. It could just be, even if you're not doing anything from a work perspective or anything like that, even a relationship, it could be you, okay, feeling a renewed sense of energy, a renewed sense of life. Here, you could be doing a lot of traveling. You could relocating. That's what that card says. I think that we went over that a little bit earlier, but you could definitely be doing a lot of traveling as well. You can meet someone at a distance, but this also tells me that you could be dealing with people more on a either statewide or global level, something like that. And then we have Stork. This is a change, yet again, a birth, a renewal. Okay, somebody could actually be pregnant here. We have a child and pregnancy here. But regardless, there's definitely going to be some kind of big improvements, I feel like, in your life as you go through this transition. Yeah, look at you. You're a powerhouse. You're a boss. Okay, you're going to be in some kind of leadership role most likely. Okay, but this is definitely a card about feeling very stable, feeling very in control of your life, okay? Maybe protective over what you've been able to, over the gains you've been able to make, okay? And really standing in your strength, all right? Looking on the bottom, Clover, good fortune. All right, this is all about luck, fortune, success, all right? So good opportunities most definitely coming for you, I feel, which is going to help you a lot and take you, I think all of this is going to be a blur pretty soon. Whatever you had to go through to get here, it's definitely looking good for you, okay? Like it's going to be just a distant memory, all right, that you had to go through. Oh, wow. I just heard, to whom much is given, much is expected. So you may be doing something really big or something very impactful in a sense. Okay. Isis, magic, manifesting your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming a reality. Stay focused. Oh my God, I'm telling you. It says Freya, phases and cycles. There's a beginning within every ending. Illusions are revealed and released. We saw that actually at the top. That's amazing. All right, so you're actually, you have definitely closed a cycle. You have released someone. You can see things with great clarity now. And even though you have this person kicking up in whatever way they're doing it, all right, it's going to subside. They will go away. El Moria says, awakening presence. The universe is with you. Wear a cloak of protection and love. Notice the third eye as well. Up there, the jewel and where the third eye goes. Actually, I'm seeing that on Isis as well. Let's get one more and we'll close it out for the collective spirit. And then maybe I'll try and do a love reading. I don't know. Focused intention. Think about what you desire. Set your sights high. Expect the best possible outcome. Absolutely. Because it's definitely coming. I mean, I really feel like you have a lot of good things on the ball here that are trying to come into being. But you really do have to trust. Okay, trust it so much. Even if you could spend 5 minutes a day, 10 minutes a day, just in quiet, just in meditation, just listen. You're not going to be able to keep your, I know that's the biggest complaint I get. I can't keep my mind quiet. First of all, if you can get your mind quiet, kudos to you, okay? But you're definitely not going to be able to keep it there. Our mind is very active. It's okay. That's not what it's about. But you will get more in tune with yourself, with the energies around you, and you will recognize them when they come forward, okay, and begin to act on them. And that's what Spirit's trying to get you to do. You have a lot of good things coming up for you that's going to take you to new heights. That's what I feel. All right, guys, that's what I have for you. Hopefully it will resonate. I will see you guys again very soon. Have a good night. Bye.